Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to do a very important topic in Houdini, and that is called a channel referencing. So let's get started. So first of all, we have to set the whole ground for that, and then we'll go and do the practical on that. Okay, I'm going to do it in the easiest manner I can do. Okay, so let's do not think about channel referencing, just to see what I'm doing. So I have what is the smallest thing I can take? The easiest one, and that is the box. Okay, I know this one. So I have a box. Okay, so I have this box, and then uh, it has three variables. Variables are which change. Okay, whenever you want to change them. So what is the variable in cube in a box? This is a box. Okay. So that is the width. That means this part, this is width, and this is depth, and this is height. Okay. So these are three variables, and these three variables change whenever we want to change them. Okay. If we want to change width, it changes. Whenever I'm putting in some value, it will change. Whenever I am putting in some value for height, it will change. Okay, so all these variables will change whenever I want to change them. So that's one thing. Okay, along with that, I want to take some divisions here. Okay, so like these divisions are here. Okay, this is first division, maybe this is second division. In the same manner, I can take hundreds of division. Okay, and I want to take one division here. Okay, so these are divisions. Okay, that is division x, division y, division z, in that manner. Okay, and this is size x, and this is size y, and this is size z. Okay, so the name of width and depth and height are like that. As far as Houdini is concerned, this value is width is that is size x, that is size x, and this value is called size, that is size y, and this is called size z, this is called size z. So these three values are there, these three variables are there. Whenever we want to change them, we can change them. Okay, and these are called three division values. Okay, three division values, that is okay. Okay, and these divisions are called, that is called like uh, div rate 1 and div rate 2 and div rate 3. Okay, so these are div rate 1, div rate 2, and div rate 3. These are divisions. Okay, so these are, you can say, internal names of the variable. Okay, they will not be visible, directly, but they are internal names of of these parameters. Okay, so that is what's there. So now what I want to achieve in this video, okay, just write down here. First thing I want to achieve here, okay, this is first thing I want to achieve there. I really don't want these three variables to change all the time whenever I want to change that. So I always want to keep keep this cube. Okay, you know what I mean by cube? That means size of x should be equal to size of y should be equal to size of z. That is, whenever all the sizes are same, that is called a cube. Okay, like whenever they are changed, they are different, that is called a cuboid, and whenever they are same, that is called a cube. That means all the sides are same. Okay, so that is the first thing I want to achieve. Okay, that whatever, maybe I am changing a variable, and that is all the variables are changing along with that. Okay, the second thing I want to achieve is this. That is actually second thing. That is second thing. First thing I want to achieve is this one. This is the first thing I want to achieve. What is the first thing? uh, First thing, even if it is a cube or a cuboid, I really don't care in the first thing. Okay, but it has to be the box actually, not cube or cuboid. Uh, must be the box must be at the at the ground, at the ground, at any cost. Okay, at any cost. Whatever I am doing, it has to be there. Okay, that should be on the ground. The second thing I want to achieve, it has to be a cube all the time. Okay, now the third thing I want to achieve is the segments, the divisions. Okay, divisions divisions must be same all the time, all the time. Okay, all the time. Okay, that is the third thing I want to achieve. Okay, so these three things I want to achieve in this video, and then I will try to tell you, the thing about the something about channel referencing. So let's jump to Houdini and start working on these three things. Okay, fine. So here we are in Houdini. Okay, so let's get started. So, okay, I will come to network editor and I will take a box. Okay, so I will be in the container, so we get inside and then we are in box. What is the first thing I want to do here? I want to don't take this primitive type as polygon. I want to change it. Why I want to change it? Because I want to take segments here. And when you see here in the parameters of the polygon, you will see that these divisions, these axis divisions are grayed out here. That means they will not work here in this polygon. So I will go down in the drop down list and I will take polygon mesh as the option. And as soon as you click on the polygon mesh, you are going to get, the segment, the subdivisions or segments here. Okay, right. I am from Maya and Max background, so I know, most of the things from there, and they are, mixed up sometimes, but that's fine. You know? Okay, fine. So that is, so first thing I want to achieve, whether it is a cube or a cuboid. Okay, suppose if I want to change these parameters, I can change them. Maybe if I want to make it 2, or maybe I want to make it 2.5, or I want to make it maybe zero point 0.5, then they'll be changed. And this, in this manner, it has become a cuboid. Okay, why? Because all the sides are different. Okay, so, I want to come back to the default value, and for that, what I will do, I will press control and middle click here. Okay, and that will be jump to default values. Okay, so fine. So now whenever I am changing this height, okay, this box is going down, this is going below the axis, below the y-axis. Okay, and below the grid, and I really don't want that thing. Okay, so that is the first thing I want to achieve. Fine. So let's see how this is connected. First thing, we have to understand that. Okay, so whenever I am, this is a center is 0 0 0, that is center of the box, center of the box 0 0 0, where that is at the centroid of the cube. Okay, for now that is 0 0 0. Okay, fine. So now I want to change this value, I want to make it 2. Okay, so how can I take this value? I will write down uh, some value maybe. As I can see very well, when I have made this 2, that means I am seeing that half of the box is above the axis and half of the box is below the axis, or below the grid and above the grid. Okay, and when I'm making this 4, even then the situation is all the time same, that is half of the box is below axis and a half is above axis. So that means some calculations are definitely coming into my mind, that if I make this value, okay, this is at 0, this is here. So if I take the center, maybe half of this value up above, okay, that means I can manage this thing. So what I will do, if it is 2 4, if it is 4, then I will make it 2. Okay, and as soon as I am doing it, okay, so I can see that the box is there, so I will make this 2. So as soon as I do it, okay, now the things are again getting weird. Okay, so what I will do, I will just make half of this and write down here. Okay, that is 1, and I have achieved again. That means this value, this perimeter is always half of this perimeter. Okay, but for now what I have to do, whenever I am changing one perimeter, maybe any of these perimeter, then I'll have to change other perimeter along with that to keep the box at the bottom. And I really don't want to get that kind of situation. That is horrible situation. Why? Because this is a very simple cube, but what if some, maybe some other problematic area is there, some other model is there, so how long will I be able to do that? Okay, so I'll have to find out some way. And there is a way, definitely. This is Houdini, and Houdini has a way for everything. We must understand that. Maybe we may or may not have that information, but Houdini has that information all the time, and we have to understand that very well, very clearly. Fine. So actually I have a way for this. So what I will do, I will come here, I will come here and write down something. So I will write down ch. Ch stands for channel, and then I will write down bracket and then double quotes, and then within double quotes I will write down the value of this. And what is the value of this? I have already told you. And if I don't know, if you don't know, then come here, okay, and you will see that is size y, size, size and y. Okay, so within this code I will write down size y, all small, size y, and then enter. And then my box is above the axis. So what is the problem? Why it is not there at the bottom? Yes, why? Because I have not divided the whole value by 2, so that is slash and 2. So now I have divided and press enter, and then the box will be at the bottom. See, so now I will change this value to 4, and now it is there at the bottom even now. Because you know what this channel is doing? Channel is saying whatever value is changing here, just take that value and paste it here all the time whenever this value is changing. Okay, so if I make it maybe zero point 0.5, and then as soon as this, the value, half of this value, that is 0.25 value, is getting pasted here, because 0.5 is pasted here, and that is, you know, getting divided by 2, and that is giving us 0.25, and that is the value here. That means that is making the box always you know, on the grid. Okay, that is never going below the grid. Okay, so that is the first thing, and first thing we have achieved. Now second thing is what? Second thing, I will have to make it a box all the time. So if I am making it 2, that means that is becoming a cuboid. I don't want a cuboid, I want a box all the time. That means whenever I am changing this value, okay, that means all the values are changing along with that. How I'm going to do that? Where I want to take the perimeter, from where I want to change it, I will come here. I want to change perimeter from here, and I want to keep this value. I will, you know, copy this value, and I will paste this value here, and then this value here. Okay, so I will change value here, and that is getting pasted here and here all the time whenever I am changing them. So I will come here, and then write down what? You know that? Okay, so that is channel, and then double quotes, and then within double quotes I will write down size X course, and then enter. Okay, now I will take this thing, control C, tab, control V, enter. Okay, because that is the same value. These two channels are taking values from this one, this perimeter. Whenever I am changing this perimeter, okay, this perimeter's value getting pasted here and here, same value. And that is why keeping it this and this and this all the time same, making it a cube. So now change this value, that is 2, and see, both the things are there, it will never go down. Okay, and it is making all the dimensions same all the time. Make it 2.5 or make it 5, it is all the time same. Fine. So let's make it 1 again, and then press space bar F to make it in focus. And now the third thing we want to achieve. Now I think by now you have understood everything. And third thing, you can do it by yourself. So just tell me, what is that? What I'm going to write? Just name it. Okay, that will be ch and then within that double quotes, and then inside that, okay, double quotes, and then inside that maybe I have to write down what I have to write down, that is div rate 1. Sorry, that is div rate 1. That is div rate 1, and enter. Okay, and I have to copy this and then press tab and then control V and then enter. That means these two channels are taking value from this one. So if I want to reduce this value to maybe 2, and then they are gone. Okay, we cannot reduce this value below 2, that is we can't make it 1. As soon as you do it, this is gone. Okay, so the least value will be 2, and when you are increasing the values, maybe 3 or maybe 5, these all the values will be changed. Okay, if we go ahead one step and I want that the value here at y, okay, that should be always greater than I mean this should always be greater, maybe 3 more than this value, then what we can do, we can come here and then we can add 3 here and then enter. So this value will always be 3 greater than this value. So if it is, this value is 5, this value will be 8. How can we understand that? Just left click here and then you can see it. This is 5, this is 8, this is 5. Okay, so this methodology in Houdini is called channel referencing. This is channel referencing. Okay, and this is, you can say, backbone of Houdini. We use it all the time. We can't do it without it. Okay, no project will be finished without it. Okay, so but I mean, sometimes some people find it tiresome, writing down these things all the time. Okay, I can't do code all the time. Okay, so this is really looking difficult to some people. So what I can do for that? Yes, definitely. I mean, I can't do it. I can show it, but Houdini has already done it. So what I will do alongside this, with this box, I will take another box this time. That is box, and enter, and then switch on display flag. And now we are here. What I want this perimeter and this perimeter all the same. Okay, with this perimeter. That means I will come here in this perimeter and I will right click here, and then I will click at copy perimeter. Okay, then I will go here, right click and click here, paste relative reference. Okay, and then I will go in the third one and I will again right click and paste relative reference and enter. Okay, so I will come here, right click, copy perimeter, and then I will come here, write down this paste relative reference, click on that. Okay, and then divide it by 2, and then the whole thing is done here. So if I take it to polygon mesh, then what I will do, I will go here, right click, copy perimeter, come here, paste relative reference, and here paste relative reference and enter, and the whole thing is done. It took maybe 1 minute maximum, and I didn't have to write down anything. These all the things are already done. So now change the value, that is make it 2, and this is a box. Make it 2 and this is a box. Okay, make it 3, and this is a box, and this is a cube, not a cuboid. Okay, and if I want to change the value here, divisions, and then all the divisions are changing. And again, if I want to make it you know more by 3, then I can add 3 and then enter and then press here, and this will be 8. Okay, so this phenomena, this methodology in Houdini is called channel referencing, and this is really cool, and this is really awesome. And so for that, we will maybe find out some more thing, okay, in the very next video. So for now, in this video, uh, I think that's enough from my side. So let's jump to the next video, and thank you very much.